Hey, what's up, everybody? Thunderfist 1978 coming at you here on a Monday evening. Hope everybody's had a great day so far. We're going to start Final Fantasy IV The After Years tonight. The last time I played this game was all the way back in 2008, I think it was, when the game first came out. I played through it back then, and it was an episodic download for the Wii. I'm not sure how it's gonna be handled on the PSP, but we're about to find out, folks. So Interlude, I really did not expect it to be only a 2-day game. I thought it was gonna last a little bit longer than that, but nope. 2 dungeons ended up being it. I can't remember how long it took me to play through the After Years when I originally played through it. But we're about to find out. Now, I remember in the original episodic download, it was you downloaded the beginning and the ending chapters, and then the individual chapters you had to buy separately as well. I think it cost around $38, I think, to download the whole game back then. Long ago, this blue planet was saved by the prayers of an entire people. 2 moons became one anew, and time inexorably marched on. The day of departure has arrived for the heir of the Holy Paladin. Welcome in, Cloud. We're just getting started. In the skies above the airship, 2 moons rise listlessly, one ominously growing ever larger. Why has this dark harbinger returned? A new destiny has begun to unfold, and yet, as always, the crystals shed only their silent light. Now, wait a minute. It said the 2 moons became one, which doesn't really make sense either, because we saw one get flung out of orbit. Ah, gotcha. But yeah, we saw the other moon get flung out of orbit. And then it said the 2 moons became one, and now it's saying there's 2 moons again. That's really confusing to me. Excuse me, folks. I really hope this cough goes away soon. Theodore, that's his name. I couldn't remember Cecil and Rosa's son's name. I knew it started with CE, but that's all I could remember. So yeah, this was originally an episodic download on the Wii. That was how I first played it back in 2008. Haven't played it since. Captain Biggs, the Adamant Island, the Adamant, excuse me, let me try that again. Captain Biggs, the Adamant Isle is in sight. Very good. Wasn't aware there was a sequel to that. I knew there was it called the Zodiac Age? But I thought that was a remake. I thought that was a remake. Well, that's weird. That's really weird because the first Final Fantasy XII was for the PS2. I would have thought the Game Boy Advance was long gone by then. Because, I mean, the DS was already out and was the dominant handheld at the time. You don't look well, Prince Theodore. I can tell you're nervous about this. After all, it is your first deployment. Try talking with some of the other soldiers to take your mind off matters. We are currently on our way to the Adamant Isle, a very small landmass in the middle of the ocean. It is the staging ground for your initiation trial in becoming a knight, my lord. Ah, okay. That makes a little more sense. It goes without saying, of course, how overjoyed your father Cecil is to see you finally taking on this task. Monsters don't play favorites. Royalty or peasants, they aren't picky about their prey. It is just as true for us Red Wings too, I suppose. You may be the Crown Prince of Baron, but it means nothing here on this ship. The Adamant Isle looks peaceful enough at first glance, I'll give you that. But there's a grotto there, a holy land of sorts. All knight trainees train there at least once. Your father, King Cecil, achieved knighthood by passing this trial himself. So wait. Okay, wait a minute. His knighthood probably came like when he was a Dark Knight, I'm guessing. Yeah, I haven't even played through the original Final Fantasy XII yet. I need to get on that. Did you know that he actually served as captain of the Red Wings before becoming king? The Red Wings are the pride of Baron, the most elite of our kingdom's forces. We may not be at war, but our training regimen is as fierce and grueling as always. How are you feeling now, my lord? Better? I suppose so. I can certainly understand what you're going through, my lord. But considering your bloodline, there's nothing for you to be worried about. I can certainly relate to that. My backlog is like enormous too. Like I can look all around me and see games in practically every direction that are in my backlog. My bloodline? Yes, my lord. You have inherited the blood of two great heroes, King Cecil the Paladin and Queen Rosa the White Mage. That doesn't mean anything. I'm just another soldier being tested for knighthood. Don't kid yourself, boy. You're no soldier yet. You're nothing but a squire. Joining the Red Wings isn't the easy lark it was back in King Cecil's day. I know that. That's why I'm here today to... Prince Theodore! You got a lot to learn, boy. Starting with how to keep that mouth of yours shut. Ready to touch down on the Adamant Isle, Captain. Good. All hands, landing stations. I wonder if Cecil's aware that the captain of the Red Wings puts his hands on his son. I wouldn't allow that unless he was becoming a danger. Here's our stop, Theodore, the Adamant Isle. You are to report to the village of Mithril up ahead and await further orders. Got it? Yes, sir. Can't hear you. Say it like you mean it, boy. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. As sorry as ever before. Now move out. I'm a collector of rare tales from across the world. Do you have any on you? Hmm? So he's still at that. I'm gonna have to remember that if I come across a rat tail or anything. First things first, though. Yeah, I know that. That's the last time this game will ever tell me that. All right. Oh, it automatically walks him up. Your mission in this trial is to obtain the Knight's Emblem, housed deep inside the Adamant Isle Grotto. But there's one condition, boy. You can't enter the grotto until the moon is at its fullest. You best get yourself ready before then, mentally and physically. Is there any reason why I have to wait for the full moon, sir? Ha! So you don't know about that either? This is gonna be a long day, I'll tell you that. Oh my, Prince Theodore Baron. We don't have very much here, but please make yourself at home. The Red Wings are Baron's most elite airship fleet, right? I thought that was one heck of an airship there, but no wonder, huh? We wouldn't have had this period of peace without the selfless efforts of King Cecil and Queen Rosa. There was another guy who took the night trial once, someone with the same eyes as yours, but that was ages ago. That might have been Cecil, it sounds like. Remember, you can save anywhere you want on the field map. That'll come in handy someday, believe me. In dungeons, though, you're only allowed to save at the special save points you'll find. Plus R to run, and bam, it's done. All together now. Hold L and R to run, and bam, it's done. Don't you ever forget it, man. Oh, it's talking about in the middle of battle. Because you hold X to do it on the map, like to sprint. Maybe it's because there's only one moon again, but tectonic activity has made this island a lot larger. Not that it's much compared to the big continents, of course. And nothing in there. When the gauge next to someone's name is filled up in battle, that means that character's turn is coming up next. But you still got options, of course. Wait, what does he say? If another party member's gauge is also full, try pressing triangle. You'll let the other party member take their turn first. Huh. Is that new to this game, or has that always been a thing and I just didn't realize it until now? Okay, let's equip that ruby ring. Will you help our boss find his ring? Will you help our boss find his ring? Hey there, we're the Mithril Brothers, and we're ready to rock, baby. We would be anyway if I hadn't lost my precious ring. Maybe I dropped it while I was resting in the tall grass. Wait. Hey, this is my ring. You actually found this for me? Thanks a bunch, man. I feel like a new pig. Here's a little something for finding the ring. Go ahead, take it. Well, that was worth it. Now, see, normally the broadsword would be the more powerful of the two. King Cecil is a great man, wouldn't you agree? And his Queen Rosa, oh, such a kind, beautiful woman. How I envy that king. The Red Wings is the name of the fleet, right? Not the airships? Ha! I totally knew that. Are you the guy from Baron who's here to become a knight and everything? The grotto's home to some fearsome monsters. I hope you know what you're getting yourself into. So he's got the bronze armor already, huh? But not the bronze helmet. Okay. Equipment-wise, we're about as well off as we can be. Well, aside from not having the ruby ring, but we did the right thing and gave it back to its rightful owner. Fighting is fine and all, but sometimes the best way to survive is to turn around and run. There's no command to select when you're ready to flee. Instead, you hold down L and R during battle. Of course, there are certain enemies from whom you can't flee, so watch it. Some magic can be cast on your own party members or on a whole group of monsters at once. Try pressing the left or right buttons when choosing your target. I hear the guy who lives in the grotto has made a hobby out of collecting rare tales. Yep, and the whole thing with the rat tails started with the first game. Although it had a very different use in that game. Okay, we're a little better equipped now. I'm going to see if we can get in a few fights. See. Okay, he does have white magic. It's good to know. Come on, dude. I feel like I may need to level up once or twice before I undergo the trial. That's quite the jump. But I'm a little nervous. I don't know yet how much they're going to charge to stay at the inn. I feel like it might be more than 100. I'm hoping it's not. You wouldn't think it is. These monsters sure aren't dropping much gil. I would think Theodore's at a high enough level now, but I'm gonna keep on till about level 10. Unless it takes that ridiculous an amount of time to reach level 10. I wouldn't think it would. It sure is a help that he's so much quicker than the enemies. Nice. Let's see. 124. We're actually getting some decent experience. So it may not take all that long to get the experience. The gill's what's slow in coming. See that? We almost got 150 right there. Okay, 2 more levels. Just curious what percentage of bestiary we've got. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of enemies in this. Like a whole lot. And I would rather not see just goblins, 'cause those are the weakest enemy in the game. If we're just fighting them, it's going to take forever to level up. Even on the early levels. I mean, that's just the way it feels like to me. Well, maybe not if there's that many. By the way, Cloud, it's funny that you said too many games when I just went to that a couple weeks ago. Had a great time there, by the way. I am hoping I can get a new controller for my Polymega, by the way. The D-pad's messed up on it. And it's become problematic with installing new games with the controller not being fully functional. And I do have new games to install on the system. Okay, one more level. 430, that's not horrible. Gil is starting to get there. I'm no longer worried that I won't have enough to stay at the end. Okay, I was looking at his character class that time. It just says he's Prince. And we have a spam bot. Okay, what about... Now see, we don't have the limited inventory problem in this game that we had in the other two. Oh. Well, that's interesting. So it's a full moon finally. I think now is actually the time to... Okay. Captain Biggs is waiting for you at the grotto. Please hurry. All right, fine. We're ready now. Unquestionably ready. Late even to your own mission? Man, what a worthless squire they stuck me with. We're about to begin our journey into the Adamant Isle Grotto. Not to repeat myself, but your orders are to obtain the Knight's Emblem. If you want to cut and run like the spoiled little prince you are, now's the time. Oh, did that hurt, boy? Well, quit pouting and go get your provisions from these chests. Finally found some resolve in you, huh, boy? Get on with it, then. So he's got help for this. And they're actually stronger, even though I'm up to level 10. Watch out! You're the one after the Knight's Emblem, aren't you? Well, keep your guard up in there. Let's go ahead and save. Heh, here we go, Theodore. I imagine you're already aware of how the phase of the moon can affect you on the battlefield. It's a full moon right now, so black magic is more powerful. White magic hasn't changed at all. Now this is something I forgot. But take a look at the commands. Physical attacks have been weakened by half. As you can see, the color of your commands changes to reflect the effect of the moon. Commands strengthened by the moon phase are displayed in green, while commands weakened are displayed in red. Make sure to pay attention to these colors during battles. They could have a major impact on the outcome of the fight. Next, I'll tell you about band moves. A band is a type of powerful multi-person technique. You cannot perform a band with someone unless you have some kind of bond with that person. Deep bonds. Yes, my lord. Allow myself and Captain Biggs to demonstrate. First, you must choose who you want to band with. Next, choose the command your partner should execute. For this demonstration, Captain Biggs is my partner, and he will select attack, setting off the band. What happens if Captain Biggs chooses something besides attack? Then the band would fail before it even began. Are you ready? Watch. When it's my turn, we'll press the right key to display the band command. Once you choose band, you'll have to select a partner. In this case, that would be Captain Biggs. After that, once Captain Biggs' turn comes up, select attack. With that, everything is set. All that remains is to press square and execute the band itself. Let's give it a try. What, boy? Was that too fast for you to see? No. Successful bands will be recorded in your list of band moves. After that, you can execute the band at any time by choosing its name from the band list. Bands consume magic points from every party member involved in them. Don't get too cocky and blow all your magic points at once. Now that's good to know. Because I honestly didn't remember that it cost magic points to use band moves. First, I wondered why I was getting so little experience. But then I remembered I've got multiple party members now. And the more party members you have, the fewer experience each person gets. Oh, snap! That's a summon spell. So that's going to allow Rydia to summon a goblin. She can do that in the original Final Fantasy IV as well, but luck of the draw, you have to get lucky enough for the game to actually drop that item. And it's very rare that they would actually do it. Drop the item, I mean. check everywhere and make sure there's no chest to get. I forgot all about the phases of the moon impacting different attacks and stuff. Okay, Theodore, it's all yours from here. Don't worry, Prince Theodore. Remember, you have the blood of King Cecil, and that has nothing to do with it. Prince Theodore? Looks like you've got at least half a backbone in you. Get back here alive or forget about making the Red Wings. Yes, sir. We still got a decent amount of hit points, so I don't think I really need to use a tent right now. Well, now that I think about it, I might actually want to. If for no other reason, it would be to change the moon's phase. Let's see, how many... I'll go on a little further and see if I can find another tent. Because I do think it would be in my best interest to use a tent and change the moon's phase. But so far, the attack power he's got's getting him by. I'm tempted to see how far in I have to go before fighting a boss. And then maybe coming back to the save point and using a tent. At least I would assume there's... Well, nice. I would assume there's a boss anyway. Okay, we're getting a decent amount of tents. Trying to think how many other chapters there are in this. Good. At least that's something. I'm gonna go back north here in a moment and just see what other chests there are to find. Okay, good. I'm really happy now that I hadn't used the tent yet. Oh, wow. I honestly thought the mods would have more hit points than that. I thought they had more than that in the original game. I think after this fight, I'm going to go ahead and stay in a tent and then save. And then we'll see how the next phase of the moon impacts our attack and magic. Okay, so there's new moon, waxing, full, waning. There it is. The Knight's Emblem. You know me, folks. I gotta look around. Good call. Okay, good. That ended up being a good thing that I stayed in the tent. Because now his physical attacks are doing more damage. And white magic isn't really affected by this current phase. Uh-oh. Prince Theodore, are you hurt? Stay back, please. This is my battle to fight. You don't have to push yourself so hard. My father and my mother have nothing to do with this. I'll get through this by myself. Nice. Look at that. 2 more hits and we got it. So he's achieved knighthood, or he's at least passed the trial. Theodore learned Awaken. Prince Theodore. Wedge. Cura. Thank you very much. Sorry about that. I knew you could do it, Prince Theodore. You have amazing powers hidden inside of you. Dude, Chaotic, I was just thinking about you not long ago. Good to see you tonight. I'd have to say mac and chocolate. Because as much as I love cheese, I don't really see it, I don't really see drinking it being all that appealing. Now, eating it raw, that's a different story. I could do that. Now you're a full-fledged knight, my lord. We're leaving. Our work here is done. Hold on a second. I gotta sneeze. Okay, let's get back to it. They were powerhouses attacking before, so I don't imagine anything will have changed. I wonder if black magic has been affected. No? So for them, waning moon seems to be the best phase. Wait, let's save. Or did I just save? Okay, I guess I did. Oh, Cloud. Oh, that's great. Well, I mean, you know, the hot dog split almost made me think of the Twinkie Wiener sandwich from UHF, which if you're unfamiliar with that, that's a movie that that Weird Al made back in 1989, and I've kind of, in a sense, had bananas on a grill, or at least cooked, because I've had plantains, which we have a Jamaican restaurant in my area, and that's one of the dishes they offer. That reminds me, I haven't been to that Jamaican restaurant in quite a while. Assuming they're still open, I need to go check sometime and get something there. I remember seeing oxtails on their menu and thinking, I want to try those, but I'm a little nervous. Like, how are they going to taste? What's it going to be like? They're actually really good. There's nothing at all to worry about. Well, would have helped to know that information ahead of time. Just saying. Still, I don't know. Bananas with relish on them. I mean, I could probably handle relish. I don't know about ketchup or anything. I'm not a mustard fan, though. I'm going to say that right now. Never have been. I mean, I can stomach it if it's on something like a McDonald's hamburger where there's barely where there's enough ketchup where you don't even taste the mustard. But if the mustard's like right out there where you taste it plain as day, no thanks. So with Theodore being a knight now, I wonder if that means like he'll be a full-fledged Red Wings member or something. I guess we'll find that out as we go along. The main thing I wonder is how much more there is to this chapter. It's been so long since I played this, I don't remember how long the chapter is. I do remember it costs something like 800 points, which is the equivalent of $8, and not, I almost said $800. $8 just to download the opening chapter. The opening and closing chapters cost 800 points apiece. And then the other chapters were 500 apiece. Wedge? Captain Biggs? Thank you. Thank you for everything. Captain Biggs. I expected nothing less from you, Prince Theodore. Huh? We must hurry to the airship. We'll get an earful if we're late again. I never would have guessed you'd come back in one piece. You're now officially a knight for life. I wonder. Okay, so at least at this point, you can't go back with a tail. I don't even remember if there is a tail in this game. I would assume there is. But we got a while to find that out. Okay, there's no one to talk to, with the exception of Biggs. Oh, that Biggs ain't even there. Congratulations, Prince Theodore. Are you ready to return to Baron Castle? Might as well. I'd have to go with the orange chocolate truffles. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the orange sauce, but chicken covered in chocolate, doesn't really seem like my thing. All right, let's get this airship in the air back to Baron. How's it feel, Theodore? Well, he finally gives him some sort of a compliment. Sir? How's it feel to be a knight? I'm not sure what to say, sir. Of course you aren't. The knight's emblem is just a name. You risked your life in there to obtain a mummified rat tail. Have you figured it out yet, boy? You don't become a knight just because you obtain the emblem. Retrieving it was simply a test of your resolve. You've only arrived at the start of your journey. There is yet a long road ahead before you truly belong to the Red Wings. Well, that answers that question. Yes, sir. Amazing, Prince Theodore. I can't wait to see you become a paladin and follow in your father's footsteps. Now, I haven't made up my mind about becoming a paladin yet. Why not, my lord? With the blood from King Cecil and Queen Rosa, surely you could be... Incoming attack! I'll try the coleslaw with whipped cream. With any luck, there might be enough that I won't even taste the cabbage and stuff all that much. Calm down, soldier. You call yourself a knight of the Red Wings? But Captain, we have monsters. Countless swarms of them. What? Here they come. Brace yourself, Theodore. Okay, these things could take a beating. At first I was thinking here, I thought I was supposed to be nervous. Okay, good, we got one. And this probably ain't the only battle either. Well, maybe it is. Uh-oh. Spoke too soon. Gah! How can there be so many of them? Smoke is coming from Baron's direction. From Baron? Full speed ahead! Prince Theodore! What is going on? My liege, a large horde of monsters is headed this way. Steak Sunday. What? But their numbers were supposed to be dwindling. You stay here, Rosa. Protect Rosa for me. Yes, sir. Cecil. Don't worry about me. Just stay right here for me. I'm a bigger fan of steak than I am chicken, so that was a no-brainer. Where are they coming from? We don't know, sir. There's so many of them. All of you, stay on your guard right here. Yes, sir. We'll guard the throne with our lives, sir. Cid has taken off to join the fight against our enemy. What? Uh-oh. Well, at least Cecil's got a high number of hit points. I'm sure I could. They've already made their way inside the castle. Okay, so he's just saying the same thing. Leave this in our hands, Your Majesty. Let's see. I'll try fighting the zoo. And just hope it falls in just a few attacks. Come on, dude. Finally. What's Cecil's level even at? The castle gate is secured, and yet monsters are within the keep. Okay, so he's level 50. Well, 15. 15, not 50. All right, let's save here. It's broken and won't budge. Where are these monsters coming from? All right, Cloud, we'll leave the light on for you till you get back. Was that necessary? To have them attack that quickly? Let's get that. I kind of feel like if I go any further that way, I'll come to a boss. But I'm not sure. The boss could be up in the tower, up in the top of the tower too. Okay, good. Nothing else down here. And even the Revenant's attacks are like garbage right now. Spoke too soon. Let's see. Of course, it would have to play that whole fight every one or two steps malarkey that the previous games do. Well, I say previous games, but Interlude came out after the After Years as an interquel. So we gotta climb the tower instead of descend it. I will definitely make sure I heal as we climb the tower, just to be on the safe side. Welcome back, Cloud. So we found out there's nothing in the basement of this tower. We're gonna have to climb it. Uh-oh. I knew she was gonna do something like that. And now it'll take him forever to recover from that. Assuming he recovers. He better recover. Thank you. At least we know it's not an automatic death sentence, just an inconvenience. Because he's got the magic points to recover. Thank you. No, wait. All right, now we're ready to rock and roll. An ogre. That's not as bad as I thought. I mean, Cecil should be able to handle it. Assuming they only have as many hit points as they have. Good. King Cecil! Get inside the keep. It's too dangerous here. Yes, my liege. Bomb crank? The heck is that? Maybe it's a bomb with a crank on it. That's really weird that it came up as it came up showing Theodore's level when we're not even playing as him right now. Are you okay? I am sorry, my liege. Okay, these things are relatively strong. I remember fighting them in the Tower of Babel in the original. Okay. They got fewer hit points than I thought. Hang in there, soldier. I'm sorry, Your Majesty. Cecil! Rosa, I'm coming with you. No, you can't. I will not let you put yourself in danger. That's why I can't let you go alone, Cecil. A white mage by your side would allow you to concentrate in case of a fight, wouldn't it? Fair enough. But I want you to make me a promise. If worst comes to worst, I want you to run. Run and survive. And leave you to die? Yes, for Theodore's sake. Okay. It's a tough decision to make. Uh-oh. So that's why. The monsters are coming from the sky. Cecil, look! The moon! Hey, what's up, Bobby? How you doing? And there's two moons again. Hey, it's Radia! And Yang and Sheila. Not sure who that is. Possibly Edward? Okay, I don't know who that is. There's Edge and his clan from Eblon. I wonder if Palom and Porum were among those. Is that Golbez's? Why now, of all times? Uh-oh. I might go with blessing here. Because I want to see... Is that like prayer? Yeah, I guess it is. Come on! It can't fail that often. Thank you. Well, no wonder. Well, there's Sid. You're damn late, Cecil. What have you been doing this whole time? I'm glad to see you safe, Sid. Of course I am. I haven't slowed down that much, you know. What I'd like to know, though, is where these monsters came from out of the blue. I wish I knew. Where's Theodore? He's on an expedition with the Red Wings to obtain the Knight's Emblem. He ain't back yet? There's no need to worry. Biggs is there to take care of him. Well, then I guess we better do something about this place ourselves. Wouldn't want to spoil his celebration banquet. Ha! That is my favorite Sid in all of Final Fantasy. But it still seems... Huh. So he's got something called Risk Strike. And apparently it uses magic points. Save here. Now that we've got more of a full party. The castle gate has not been breached. That means they must have flown in. Here they come. Well, crap. I was hoping to go over in that other tower and explore. Possibly heal up. Depending on whether that's actually an option or not. Oh, I see what it is now. Those blue numbers, I couldn't figure out what that was before. So apparently, her prayer doesn't just regenerate hit points now. It also regenerates magic points. Yeah. Cecil, these guys are nothing like we fought before. Or, Cecil, these guys are like nothing we fought before. I fought something. Oh, crap, no. At least she's got a raise spell. All right, Rosa. Get ready to raise up Cecil. Nice. There's just no end to this. Hellsing Gun, thank you for the raid. What were you up to tonight? Can we get a shout out for Hellsing Gun X, please? Thank you for rating in. I wonder why the shout out. Oh, there it goes. Tekken 8. I still need to pick that up. I have yet to pick that up. So are you a Final Fantasy? I know, right, Cloud? I was saying the same thing. I was about to put that command in myself just to give it like an extra chance to kick in. Good gosh. So are you a Final Fantasy IV fan by chance? I would assume so. But if not, this is the sequel. I originally played it on the holy crap. Okay, good. Let's analyze this thing. Uh-oh. All right, Rosa, get ready to revive him. I played this once before. Hello? You don't think that's overkill? Okay, now we should be okay. For the time being. Oh, no, you don't, pal. Oh, excuse me. Rosa's curing is potent, I'll say that. Well, her blessing is potent, I meant to say. So no wonder it misses so often. Come on, dude. And to think, you know, that's her magic being nerfed. I'm doing pretty well. Glad to be playing this again for the first time since about 2008. Sid, I've got a favor to ask. I'm listening. I want you to take Rosa and get out of the castle. Cecil? Baron will fall before long if this continues. Cecil! Planning to go down with a ship? I'm staying with you. These are the king's orders, Rosa. Take care of Theodore. Ah, brother. He always has to be so darn stubborn. I'm counting on you, Sid. Please. Leave it to me. Just make sure you don't get yourself killed, got it? Cecil. Well, he does have a point. Rosa, Theodore's in your hands now, my dear. And I don't think he said anything, but he certainly saw something. A dragon. Bahamut? Rydia! Wait, no.
So you're Cecil.
You know who I am? Oh no. Don't tell me that's that same girl from the end of Interlude. And now Cecil's got to fight Bahamut on his own. At least his attack ain't being nerfed. But this is making me nervous. Even if this is a fight that we're supposed to lose. Which it's been so long since I've played this that I forget exactly how this fight even goes. Uh-oh. He doesn't have Reflect. Or anything. Yeah. We don't have anything that would have the effect of Reflect. So Cecil's about to get mega flared. Obviously, you're not supposed to win that fight.
So this is the limit of a half-breed. As expected.
She's got to be a Lunarian. How else could she know that Cecil is half Lunarian and half Earthling?
This feeling. It couldn't be that my father...
Maximum speed. I don't care if we blow the engine to pieces. We're already beyond maximum output, Captain. We've gone off course. Critical damage to the right wing. We've lost control. Ah! Prince Theodore. Excuse me. Ah, there's Rydia.
What is it?
No. My dear Rydia, you must leave here at once.
What? Why all of a sudden? There is nothing to fear.
What do you want?
Your power. I am here to take it.
Well, she overpowered Bahamut, obviously, so I don't know how Leviathan and Ashura can resist.
We'll see about that. Bahamut is already under our control.
The hallowed father of the Eidolons. Who are you? That's not good. Thank goodness they got Rydia out of there. Tower of Babel. It's back. And glowing ominously, just like we've seen it do in the past. King Giat, the Tower of Babel. It's... What? I forgot this game started off with such a bang, really. Oof. Ugh. What? Captain Biggs! Captain Biggs, you put your life on the line for me. If I was more of a soldier, you wouldn't be like this right now. Dude, don't blame yourself. The whole Red Wings couldn't handle what you guys faced. Hey, Captain Biggs. Hang in there. He's dead. Wedge. And I missed what else he said. This one too. They're dead. All of them. Well, Biggs made it. Huh? Prince Theodore, you're unharmed, aren't you? Stop talking. I'll go find somebody to help. Help anyone! Sorry. I couldn't get you back to Baron safely, my prince. Captain Biggs! Now go, hurry, away from here. I can't do that, Captain Biggs. I'm just a squire. You can't expect me to... I can't do it on my own. Just a squire? We are the Red Wings, the pride of Baron. Must we now be thieves sent to plunder from the weak? Enough. But Captain, the Massidians offered no resistance, and so we cut them down. Theodore, listen to me. You must return to our beloved Baron, no matter the cost. This is my final order. So wait a minute. They never specified that Biggs and Wedge were on the airship before. That must have been something they added in for after years. But they were never part of the original Final Fantasy IV, I don't think. Yes, sir. Good. That's what it means to be a Knight of the Red Wings. Yes, sir. You are the last of the Red Wings, Theodore. We, the Red Wings, are the greatest airship fleet in the skies, the pride of Baron. My orders are the law to you. I, Theodore, of the Red Wings of Baron, will now return to Baron, sir. But how far does he have to go to get there? Well, good thing we got a save point. Uh-oh. I honestly was going to hit the Domovori first, but it doesn't look like it really mattered. Because I would have gotten hit by that Gatling Hog anyway. Come on, Theodore. Hang in there. I am a member of the Red Wings. I can't let it in like this. That's not Edge. Still alive? Yes. Thank you. Are you all right? You didn't look completely useless back there, but taking on a monster like that is suicidal. I can do it. I must get back to Baron, no matter the cost. With no airship? Yes, even with no airship. I am a member of the Red Wings of Baron. I don't need an airship to lay claim to that. Ah. You've heard of them? Who hasn't heard of them would be a better question. That's the most famous unit in Baron's military. You best be careful, though. The monsters are restless ever since the trouble. Trouble? Don't tell me that you don't know. The war that raged across this land once. Yes, I know now. My mother and father have often told me about it. We can reach Baron from Mysidia in the west. The Serpent Road. Is there a ship there? Something even better than that. I'll show you the way. Are you sure? I have business of my own in Baron. Urgent business. My name is Theodore. And you are? I don't have a name. No, I abandoned it long ago. Huh? Aren't you in a hurry? I wonder who that guy is. Like, so he abandoned his identity long ago. But why? What could have happened to him? It caused him to do that. So he's got magic points, but what spells does he have? I guess they're only for band attacks. The Hall of Prayer is at the north end of the town. Someone there can break the seal for us. The seal? Yes, the seal blocking the way to the Devil's Road. Oh, it's the Devil's Road. I forgot. I forgot they changed the name to Serpent Road for the original SNES port. Don't think there's anything for Theodore here, but I gotta check. Palom is the greatest black mage in all of Mysidia. But if you ask me, He's not exactly the most pleasant person to be around. Rumor has it that a dragon is holed up on Mount Ordeals over to the east. Can you move? Thank you. The Devil's Road is a path that transcends dimensions and puts you face to face with evil itself. Those who dare to set foot on it must be prepared to pay the ultimate price for their courage. Sorry, I dropped my PSP for a second. A vast swarm of monsters flew away toward the northwest. Baron is in that direction, isn't it? I heard Palom was dispatched to Troya, the scamp. That town's packed with beauties. Ugh, I couldn't be more envious of him if I tried. I can sense great white magic potential in your body. Yes, an immense power greater than all others. Even than Porum? Okay, who is she? The Elder's health has been taking a turn for the worse. It would be greatly appreciated if you could keep quiet. Oh, it's you, Theodore. You've grown into such a fine man. Me? Oh, don't worry. I'm not that bad quite yet. I am more concerned about you. Please be careful. The moon is two once more. You must hurry to Cecil's side. Pardon me. Is there anyone here who can unseal the Devil's Road for us? Someone who knows of the Devil's Road? Who are you? I am Theodore of the Red Wings of Baron. So you are. Heavens, you've grown, haven't you? You know me? Of course. You don't remember me. We haven't met since you were a very, very young child. I'm guessing that's Porum. So you are... I am Porum, White Mage of Mysidia. I almost didn't recognize her with that pink hair. You're Porum? My parents have told me so much about you. So why do you want to use the Devil's Road? You said you were with the Red Wings. Did you not come here by airship? It was brought down by a horde of monsters. Smoke is coming from Baron's direction. I knew it. That would explain the unease I've been feeling lately. Hey, you guys, could you come down here, please? Did you call for me? Who are these people? We want to take the Devil's Road back to Baron. The White Mage here knows how to open the seal. Thank you very much. But I must warn you that the pathway wasn't named the Devil's Road for humor's sake. It'll be a tough path to traverse by yourselves, I fear. So... I'll go with you, but I can't leave the Hall of Prayer empty right now. Or I'd go with you, but I can't leave the Hall of Prayer empty right now. These two mages will accompany you instead. Thank you. Please take care, and send Cecil and Rosa my regards. I will. So I'm starting to think that over time, The moon's phase might change on its own.
And you would be?
No one you know, I should think. Let's go, Theodore. I wonder if that's Cain. Now that I think about it. Well, he doesn't use a spear. But still, I'm kind of thinking that could be Cain. I will now release the seal. Stand back, please. Devil's Road seal is released. Let us continue inside. I kind of want to stay at the end first. Wait, no. If I do that... that's going to get it to full moon. And I'm pretty sure that if that happens, their physical attack is going to go down. Okay, we already saved. Never mind. Hold on, I got to sneeze again. Well, I thought I was going to sneeze. I absolutely hate that with a passion. Like you feel a sneeze coming on and it just like psychs you out. I absolutely hate that. Let's see if my mages need anything. I don't know. I'll get it and just see how it works as an attacking weapon, but I almost feel like it'll heal the enemies if the mage co-cocks them with it. Which of course I don't want that. All right, let's see. What do we got to sell? I'm going to keep that standard rod on hand for now. Just in case my hunch about the healing rod turns out to be right. Here we go. Oh. Okay, so we don't want to go southward here. Okay, at least it didn't heal the enemy. I'm guessing black magic is nerfed right now. Because I would imagine under normal circumstances, those spells would be doing more damage. Yep, called it. Okay, he doesn't have a jump command. But that could be because he doesn't have a spear equipped. Trying to figure out what the likelihood is that this guy could be Kain. Okay. We're gonna have to start healing folks pretty soon. Wait. Okay, that helped out a bit. Okay. Okay, so that can only attack one of them. We do not want to do that again. And that will take forever to fully heal them. Okay. Part of me feels like I'm a bit nuts for trying this, but we're gonna see if we can't take this. Whole gaggle of undead down. Actually, not too bad. Let's try this route now. Wait. Oh, I forgot. I forgot that just nerfed physical attacks. Baron. The door is locked. Have you seen my granddad? He promised me we'd go on an airship voyage once he got back. Where could my father be? He hasn't been back ever since that attack. I figure he's just tinkering with his airship again, but still. I have to say, I'm worried. The man's not exactly young anymore. He'd be livid if he heard me say that, but... yeah, I get it. Okay, good. We don't need a key. Cool. I'm gonna keep him with that flame rod. Let's sell that long sword. We'll sell that. We'll sell that. All right. Should have only bought should have only bought one Mage's Supplice. So I'll go ahead and sell that. Okay, 2 wizard's hats. Oh, nice. Strong against ghoul attacks. We definitely need that. Okay, we should be good on equipment for the time being. But what of Cecil and what of Baron? No one may pass. Orders from the king. It's me, Theodore. No one may pass. Orders from the king. Can't you see who I am? Let's go, Theodore. Huh? We're wasting our time here. I remember there being like a back waterway to the castle. Those guards are strange. So pale. And what's more, they didn't even recognize me. Just like before. Huh? We can sneak into the castle through the waterway in town. You seem to know a lot about this, but isn't the way locked? Someone has got to have a key, right? Someone has got to have the key, right? Let's have a look around the town. If that guy's not Cain, I would assume he is Cain. Because how else would he know all this stuff? I knew King Cecil had it in him, dispatching that monster horde without breaking a sweat.
Theodore, I'm so glad to see you're doing well. You should return to the castle as soon as possible. How happy they will be to see you.
If you only knew, Granny. I would assume whoever's got the keys at the end. Let's check there. They actually...
Hey, you! Could you quit standing there, please? I'm trying to get some sun.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Okay. So we got everything we can get in the waterway. Oh, I feel that sneeze coming on again. I think it may be for real this time. Now it's trolling me. You know, Sid, the ship engineer, his house is in the northwest corner of the village. Come to think of it, we haven't seen him lately. His daughter is beside herself with worry. Huh? The door on the building to the west part of town? You aren't from around here, are you? All right, Cloud, have a great night, and thanks so much for being here. See you soon. All right, now let's check the end. A new ship connection to Kaipo has been opened. Kaipo Travel Agency. Good, I'm glad that still worked. Rumor has it the fierce monsters appeared in Mist Cave whenever the moon's at its brightest. If you're exploring Mist Cave during a full moon, I hope you're prepared for the worst.
King Cecil and Queen Rosa visited the moon once, I heard. Oh, I'm so jealous. Hopefully the day will come when regular people can go there freely too.
King Cecil never had anything you could call a family. He seems so happy now that Queen Rosa and Prince Theodore are by his side. You know, no matter what happens, we've got King Cecil. And that's all I need to feel secure. When the monsters swarmed over the castle, I thought that was the end of this bar for sure. It takes a man like King Cecil to fend off that scourge without endangering any of us. I don't know, though. Why are the monsters multiplying so quickly all of a sudden?
Queen Rosa has only grown all the more beautiful after becoming a mother. I hope I can pull it off half as gracefully as she has.
Okay. I was thinking about visiting Mist a bit earlier. The cave's been closed off by Baronian soldiers, though, and they refuse to let me through.
There's a prince in the castle who's just about to come of age. Wait, are you?
King Cecil has ushered an era of peace and tranquility to our nation. A shame that his dear friend Sir Kane is not here to enjoy it.
I imagine that King Cecil would like to see his son Theodore become a paladin like himself.
I'm starting to think I might need to go to Mist.
An enormous shadow fell from the moon. What could it be?
Okay, we already talked to him. The kingdom of Baron is ruled by King Cecil, the man who saved this entire land in the wars of the past. We were told somebody's got to have the key. So he's just saying the same thing.
Oh, Prince Theodore! The waterway key? I'm holding on to it for my father, actually.
Thank you! I think we should go save.
My father should be in the castle, right? Tell him to stop pushing himself so hard, okay, Prince Theodore?
I may need to stop at the end before too long. Because I think I need to change the phase of the moon. But we'll see how we do with what we've got right now. Nice. Ooh. That's what I thought, actually. I think I might go stay at the inn. Well, I don't know. If we can keep their magic up, maybe we'll be okay. Okay, we can't go down there. Oh, that's right. The cave I was thinking I was in for a moment was the old waterway to Damsian. You know, I was looking for this like hidden cave behind a waterfall, and I forgot that that's in a completely different waterway from the one we're in. Okay, I'm really not interested in fighting them. We've already got them in the bestiary. Speaking of which, okay, we're up to 9%. Let's turn them into so much sashimi. I could sure go for some sashimi. I haven't had any in a while. I swear I'm convinced that hooded man is Kane. He's gotta be. Uh-oh. We need some folks to be healed. My gosh. Oh my gosh, stop. Stop! Do you not understand what that word means? Cool. Uh-oh. Come on, dude. Uh-oh. All right. About time. Oh, coral sword. Let's get out of here. Can you... Thank you. Oops. There's one other area I want to go to first. Great. All right, cool. What? Wait a minute. Stop. Okay. We'll go ahead and fight these. I mean, what the heck? It's preemptive. Really? Nice shot, Theodore. Okay. Can you run? Like before you get hit by that? It'd be great. Thank you. Okay, now where are we going? Oh. So it's like a second passage to get where we needed to go anyway. Okay, save point should be here. Get those physical attacks back up. Now we should be good to go, I would think. I thought that was the last area before we got back to the castle. You know, it is a nice little throwback that that we had to get back into the castle this way again.
Father? Mother?
Theodore, your parents are in the castle?
Yes.
What are their names?
My father's name is Cecil, and my mother is Rosa. What's wrong?
No, nothing.
I'm going ahead to check up on them.
Wait.
What is it?
Watch yourself.
I will. You know, now that I think about it, that hooded man's blonde. And we know Kane has blonde hair. That's only furthering my suspicions.
What is it?
Well, our mission was only to accompany you on your way to Baron.
Yes, that's right. But something bad is brewing as we speak.
We need to bring word of this crisis to Mysidia.
I understand. Thank you for the help you gave me. Someone's voice. I can barely hear it.
Let's go through the tower. Because we didn't do that last time. And I wanted to.
Okay, there was nothing to get anyway. I swear that's gotta be Kane.
Wait, did we go in here yet?
What on? It's not opening. Theodore's in danger. I need to hurry. One other way to go. No one may pass. Orders from the king. Well, sorry about your king, but we're already in. What are you gonna do about it, pal?
Wouldn't think there's anything to see downstairs, but I'm going to check it anyway.
I mean, there is another throne down here.
Kind of makes me wonder, why is there a second throne in the basement of the castle? Is it for like an emergency if they had to evacuate the king from the upper levels, they could just put him in that
you know, ensure that he has someplace comfy to sit. It's what I'm gathering, really. That means Theodore must have gone to the throne room. It's really the only place left to check. Your orders, my liege. And they're all just droning on, saying the same thing over and over. Wait. We have looked everywhere in this castle. Theodore's nowhere to be found. You are? You're all right. Of course I am. I need to be if Baron is going to continue keeping the peace in this world. You've changed. Do I know you? If you're just a stray beggar, then please leave immediately. I am a very busy man. Pardon me. Was that actually Cecil? There's no one here. Yeah, looks like it. Did the monsters get them all? Looks to be that way. I couldn't even find Sid's airship, the Enterprise. You didn't? Let's just pray he got out safely. I hope so. Now is not the time to dawdle. So who's that guy posing as Cecil? No, it'd be better for Theodore if he didn't see Cecil in his current state. Yeah, you got a point. So I guess they're just going to leave the castle then? How did you get in here? Leave now! So, what are you planning to do now? I'm going to look for the Enterprise. I see. What about you? Your orders, my liege. There was an uninvited guest here earlier. I don't know how he got in, but he did. Orders then? I have never met the man before, but there was something about him. Go after him. The kingdom of Baron must protect the world's peace. Understood, Your Majesty. Looks like our stay here has been cut short. Huh? Come on, let's go. Go where? We're going northwest to Mist Cave. Hurry. Well, thank goodness it's not the full moon. 'Cause during a full moon, they said the monsters at the Mist Cave would be a nightmare. We got a band attack between the Hooded Man, wink wink, Kane Highwind, and Theodore. Let's see. We'll go ahead and save here. I wonder if it actually affects what monsters are here or just how strong they are. No one may pass. Orders from the king. Why not? There's no way my father would give a decree like that. No one may pass. Orders from the king. All right. Hey! Brace yourself, Theodore. I figured as much. The monster, he's got that soldier. Oh, hello there. I'm Namingway. I am on a journey across the world to bestow new names upon the populace. Sadly, not many people want to have their names changed anymore. The situation has grown so bad, I can hardly even call myself Namingway any longer. Instead, I'm now trying to serve others in new and more exciting ways. Could you visit me again once you progress a bit further in your adventure? Well, that's interesting. What was that? There's definitely new monsters in here. Ooh. Nice. We need to move, Theodore. A cave-in down here would be our end. Ah, okay. Whoa! Theodore! Can you walk? I'm fine. Good. Then start climbing. Okay. Well, those are actually really easy to take out. A lot easier than I would have expected. Wait. Go get that chest. Okay, these worry me. Uh-oh. I can't even remember what that silent bell does. Maybe it casts mute. That's what I thought. Well, mute, silence, whichever you want to say. I don't know if I ever knew about that spot before. That was a nice find. Get out of there. Okay, what about now? Can we talk to him now? Oh, did you fall off the bridge? Dear me, what a disaster. You can find the cave exit up ahead, but you won't be able to return to town until then, I don't think. If you're going to save, be careful that you don't save yourself into a corner. By the way, do you need any supplies? Okay, I'm gonna go back around and try that other path. Yeah, I want to make sure we get all the chests. Oh, nice. It's definitely something we want him to learn. Let's go ahead and save now that we've got it. why it takes so long for them to run. Err. Nice. Uh-oh. Ah, they've got him. It's a good amount of experience. I don't want to mess with those Kate Siths. They can be really dangerous. No. I'm a little nervous about trying to take down the Kate Sith. Okay, good. All of a sudden, I'm glad I went ahead and attacked it. I think that sneeze is trying to come on again. If I'm not mistaken, the Kate Siths have a really nasty counterattack. That's why I'm really selective over who I allow to attack them.
We've already fought all of them. That's nice. Uh-oh. Okay, I need to buy another Phoenix down at some point. And look at that. Theodore gained a level. Let's go ahead and save again. Uh-oh. It's shaking harder now. Where's it coming from? We're directly above it. Uh-oh. Okay, good. At least it's not counterattacking. That ain't good. Okay, we need to buy 2 high potions. Assuming we can buy those. It's our last high potion. I really should have used a tent. But we got it. So we need to buy like 4 or 5 high potions once we get out of here. First opportunity, anyway. You all right? I'm fine. Was that thing the inhabitant of this cave? I'd say so. This time, at least. Huh? Hold on. I'm not doing that fight again. I'm just not. And I hope their fighting will be enough to get them out. They must have come through here. They must not escape. Orders from the king. There they are. Over there, too. We're surrounded. We're surrounded. What should we do? There's no way out. What the? The mist is thickening. Keep quiet. Where are they? They weren't in mist either. So that means they must be somewhere close to Baron. This mist, it saved us. What is it? Nothing. Let's move before they come back again. I'm getting the chests. I knew that was going to happen. Okay. There's a high potion. At least we have another one again. I'd say 2 Phoenix Downs and 5 high potions are what I want to buy. Once we get to another shop. Mist is ahead of us, right? That's right. I thought the mountain east of the village had caved in. We'll take advantage of that. Huh? They wouldn't expect a couple of fugitives to head that way, I would imagine. We're walking right into a collapsed mountain? That's exactly right. Wait a minute. Tell me, why are you doing all this for me? I'm not doing this for you. Now that's something Cain would say. There's a man I'm after. Someone that I have to defeat, even if it costs me my own life. A man? Who is he? Is it Golbez? A dragoon. Ex-baron. Now he's talking about Cain. Hey, his name wouldn't be...
What is it, Elder?
The dragon. It's crying.
Dragon? Does it mean the one that the lunar whale is in? There's Kane.
Cecil.
So who's the hooded man? And that's Theodore's tale, the last of the Red Wings. Or has it only just begun? No, it's finished. So is it going to let us pick the next one we play? All right, let's see here. So we've got Theodore's Tale, which we just finished. Then we've got one for Redia, one for Yang, one for Palom, one for Edge, one for Porum, one for Edward. And then I would assume after that is the finale. But we got a while to go before we get there. So I'm going to go ahead and call it here, folks. And when we play tomorrow, we're going to start Redia's Tale, the Eidolon Shackled. Let's see what the synopsis is of Theodore's. Theodore, the crown prince of Baron, defies his mother's wishes and joins the illustrious Red Wings to prove his prowess as a knight. But when the Red Wings are destroyed by an enemy ambush, Theodore alone must set out to save all he loves with the aid of a hooded stranger. I swear I was convinced that was Kane. Now I'm starting to wonder if maybe it's Golbez. Either way, let's find someone to raid before we go. Let's see. Hoping to find someone playing Final Fantasy IV. I know Izon B has been playing that, but I don't think she's on right now. We're gonna rate Kira Hart X, who's playing The Legend of Hero Trails of Cold Steel 2. Kira is a real sweetheart, and haven't rated her in a long time. You guys are going to have a great time watching her do her thing. But once again, folks, thank you to everyone for tuning in. I'll see you back tomorrow when we start Redia's Tale in Final Fantasy IV, The After Years. But for now, this is Thunderfist 1978. Signing off.